My name is Deirdre if you are new here, aka Raindrops, and if you are a returning drop, I know y'all saying, where the fuck you been at? It's been a lot, y'all. It's been a lot going on. Um, it's a makeup video today. I'm just gonna talk for a few minutes just to let you guys know what has been going on and why I have not been here. I attempted to do this video about a week and a half ago while my boys weren't home. They were at my mother-in-law's house for 2 weeks, y'all, because it's, summer break. And she kept them for an extra week to try to give me a break. And the reason that I have not been here for since Mother's Day, that was my last upload, was Mother's Day, which was also my 12-year anniversary, wedding anniversary. And I have not uploaded since. It has been far and few in between those videos as well. Because I have been taking care of my dad since February. I had to move him in with me because he is suffering from dementia very badly, and congestive heart failure. So especially the last few months has really taken a toll on me and my body. Some of you who are old subscribers know that I am considered disabled from a car accident I had back in 2012. And my husband works 2 jobs. So me trying to do this by myself, taking care of my dad, lifting him, now is basically he can't really walk. Just doing everything to take care. Now the boys are back home, so if you hear them, I'm sorry, but they are back. And I should have went on ahead and kept the video that I did prior to this one because no one was here. But neither here nor there, we're here right now. And that's pretty much what's been going on. Is I predominantly take care of him alone. So he's asleep right now, and I thought I'd go ahead and try to get this video out of the way. It's just on some new makeup items that I got. And I wanted to do a review, but I've already had the primer on that we are discussing twice. But I guess I still can't do it because I'm also going to do a wear test and a review on the powder that I have. So let's just get started right now with the primer. So if you're new here, I have an oily T-zone. Now, even though it looks a little shiny, as you guys can see, that is my ring lights. So it's not as oily or shiny as it looks on camera. I just washed my face. I do have an oily T-zone here. It tends to spread into my brows a bit. And here is the main area that bothers me. Is always producing oils. I drink plenty of water. I moisturize. I don't like putting a lot of lotions or anything like that on my face, but from time to time I will use like Aveeno as a moisturizer. I don't have on any now. And I don't have dry skin or large pores or anything like that. And I don't have problem skin, but I will get an occasional breakout, but it's an allergic reaction to things that I know I'm not supposed to eat. Like I'm allergic to chocolate. I don't drink sodas, but the only soda that I will drink is a ginger ale, and that's when I do a mixed drink, alcoholic beverage. I like to do mixed drinks, and this weekend and the last weekend I had quite a couple of mixed drinks where I put in the soda and I had an allergic reaction. So other than that, I don't have problem skin. So The two new primers that I picked up was the Power Grip Matte Primer by e.l.f. And I got this from Ulta. And I went back and got me some more of the sponges that I like as well. And then I came across this video still looking for primers for oily skin last month, but I didn't purchase it until about 2 weeks ago. And this is the One Size by Patrick Starr Oil Sucker Primer. This was $10 at Ulta, and this was $36 at Sephora. Well, the other items that I picked up were, it has nothing to do with makeup, but there is a Instagram viral and TikTok viral cream for your tummy, to tighten your tummy, and I got that, and I started using it last night was the second night. Again, I have yet to make that video for the weight loss that I have lost, and I don't want you guys to think like I was really overweight, but I felt I was in my midsection, not so much anywhere else. But I have gone from a size 13 to a size 9. Now I'm a 7. Wearing back then, a few years ago, an extra large to a large and then a medium, and now I can wear a size small. So I will do that video. I know I've said it in the last few videos. I promise y'all I'm going to get that video out. It's just, again, a lot has been going on. But just know your girl, I'm 144 pounds now. And yeah, I'm gonna get to it. But I ended up getting that cream from Ulta as well. And then I got the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is the shade Hot Chocolate. And the other thing I got, I got all of this except for the One Size from Ulta, because I just bought this. I have not tried it yet. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro 24-Hour Wear Skin Perfecting Powder Foundation. And this is the shade Medium Deep 45 Neutral. And I end up picking this up because I do like pressed powders. I bought this a few days ago. This is an oldie but goodie, but I stopped using it. This is the shade 360, the Maybelline Fit Matte. And I tried last year the Bare Minerals Loose Powder. So, of course, I'll be getting a phone call. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, I think I left off talking about the primer, the e.l.f. Primer Grip Matte. And it says to just apply with fingertips, allow to dry 30 seconds. Now, I've been using both, so I'm going to apply a little bit, and then, like I said, allow it to set. It has a, if you've never used it, it has a sticky feel, and I'm assuming that's why they call it a grip, because it's going to stick. And I'm just putting, using it sparingly. I don't think you need a lot of it. And again, it says to let dry for 30 seconds. While that's drying, I can go ahead. The Oil Sucker by Patrick Starr, it says Extreme Mattifying Alkaline Primer. And this came out a year ago because I've seen videos from 11 months to a year ago. It says to shake very well. It's very liquidy. It also says you only need very little. I don't know if you guys can hear it. So, yeah, that's dry. It is pink in color, and I can tell you when you put this on. Now, I never did back in the day, I would see videos where ladies were using, if they were oily anyway, milk of magnesia. And I remember seeing the videos where the face was all white. This is reminiscent of that, but not as bad because you're not supposed to use a lot. So that's what I have. And I'm going to apply it. And you're supposed to spread it thinly and kind of like pat it in. So I'm doing a very little bit at a time so it can dry down properly. Also, it says like your face should be motionless. Like you shouldn't be, like I shouldn't be talking to you or making a face. It needs to set. I think so that it doesn't like crease. So I'm putting this on the oiliest parts of my skin, like I said, which is my T-zone. And when you're applying this, you can feel what they mean. So again, my oiliest is here. So I'm going to kind of layer it a bit. And you can see that it's already matte. And I'm predominantly putting it again around my nose area because, ooh, child, that is the oiliest part. And this has, I think, hyaluronic acid in it. So like if you had like, if you scratched yourself on your face by accident, or you had just washed your face using like your brush that you use to clean and it scratched a bit, you're gonna feel like that little burn or tingling. As you can see, it already started to change white here, like a cast, and you can see it doing it on my nose now. And I'm just making sure, yeah, that it's patted in all the way. And I'm going to allow it to dry. It says 3 minutes, but I don't have a lot on. And I can actually feel it drying, and I really don't feel like I need 3 whole minutes for it to do that. But my face is motionless, so, you know. I'm gonna go ahead. I still do this as well, y'all. I told you I've worn this twice. So I still use my setting powder, blue setting powder, to still set my primers. Even though this looks like this, I've done this twice now, the oil on the side of my nose is still gonna peek through. So just to take more precaution, I just do a little bit. I know it looks weird, but I don't use like a lot. And again, I'm not doing my whole face, just the T-zone area and my smile lines. And that's that. So I'm going to go ahead, not going to talk through. I am using my favorite foundations at the moment. I mixed them together. This is the IRL filter by Makeup Revolution in the shade 13.5. And this is the Ulta Beauty Velvet Matte Foundation in deep neutral. Again, the lips, this is going to be a neutral beat. I'm going to use the Fenty Gloss Bomb and Hot Chocolate as well. And I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Bare Pro 24 Hour Wear Pressed Powder to set my makeup. Everything else you guys have seen before. Again, because I'm not going to talk through it, but this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, which I use to clean up my brows and use as my highlighter. This is the MAC Stack Mini Mascara. This is my favorite because I have not been wearing lashes in months. And to do my brows, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild in brown. And to set my concealer, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty in Cunifa. And then I'll just show you guys which shadows I'm using. And you'll see this is the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel in black. And now we can get the video started. Okay, guys, so these are my finished results, and I absolutely love it. Some chocolate time, summer vibes going on. Um, it's so pretty. Like, I wasn't expecting. Well, I don't know why, because the loose setting powder was really good, and I think they're the same shades. The deep neutral. This is again medium deep 45. If you are my shade complexion, sometimes I used to have issues trying to find my complexion because my face is lighter than the rest of my body, but my body has more, you know, as you can see, yellow undertones, also red, also a bit orange. So, I had to figure it out. And sometimes, as you saw, I have to mix. Again, I think with the Makeup Revolution, I spoke about this before in previous videos. They carry, this is 13.5, F 13.5, but they also carry 13.7, but they are not sold in any stores. Target mainly sells it, so does Ulta, and I've been in both, and they only, is for some reason they stop at 13.5 and then go up to 14. So I would have to order it online. So I just mix it, and then of course I get my perfect shade match. So I'm gonna do a wear test. Someone tell me what time it is. 3:34 p.m. and I'll be back towards the end of the evening. I'm not going anywhere, but my skin tends to get a bit oily a couple of hours after. Not my face, just the nose area and a little bit of the forehead. Not much, but it's predominantly the nose. So I'm gonna show you in between a few hours what it looks like. I'm not going to blot any areas that gets oily. I want to see the full, I can't even get my words. I want to see what it's going to do as far as really sucking up the oil and see what happens. And then I wasn't, not, even though the e.l.f. primer, the grip is matte, it did look a bit matte after it dried down. Not too, worry or trying to do a wear test on that. Is really that oil sucker, and that's because that sucker was $36. So I really want to know what that's gonna do. But I do love the way that this set. And y'all, can I say, now I don't think I had her gloss bombs before, but I had her lipstick. Yeah, I had the cream. And I want to say this, I forgot this shade is like honey something. It's rubbed off. And like I rarely use it, but I did use it when I first got it. And then I also have 2 of her lipsticks, but I never had the gloss bomb. And might I say, I mean, it's Rihanna. I don't even have to say anything. It's her. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm going to go and get a couple more of the other colors, but there was one particular one that I saw back around the beginning of the year. It could have been like the end of Christmas, but the beginning of the year, and she had, but it was only like a limited time, and I want to say it was either for Minecraft or Roblox. I think it was a Roblox, but it was a silvery color, and silver is my thing. I am not a gold girl. If I have to wear it, I will, but I really love silver. And I thought that it may have still been out, and it's not. I'm assuming maybe if I wanted to find it, I would have to go to her site and see. But I think it was like a limited edition thing. But this, what is this, hot chocolate? Yeah. Y'all, it's absolutely gorgeous. I really, really love it. It gives color and enough gloss, but like it looks like glass. It's really pretty, and I'm just loving this whole neutral look. So I will come back to you guys probably around 6ish and show you, and then if I keep it on, I'm going to keep it on a bit longer. Then I'll come to you towards the end of the night and see what it looks like. Okay guys, so we're going to do a quick check-in. It is 8:22 p.m. I put the makeup, well, finish everything and talk to you guys, and it was 3:34 p.m. So it's been about 4.5 hours. I'm sorry, about 4.5 hours. And You can even see my lipstick came off because I just finished eating, so I haven't touched anything up. And so far, this is what we're working with. So I can see the oil starting to peek through, but it's minimal, and it does this anyway, no matter what primer I put on. But the fact that this is not as heavy, again, as it looks. I wish you guys could see it in person. Again, the ring lights is hitting it because I don't have any oil on my forehead. That is from the ring light. And I wish you guys could really see it. It's still matte, but again, it's here. I just want to put some more on just because it's so pretty, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it as is. And I'm going to keep this on till probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock. Depends on how I'm feeling. And I will come back and let you guys see the results after that time has passed. Okay, everyone. So it is now 11:18. So 3:34 p.m. 11:18. Here we are. Number one, amazing. I'm not upset at this at all, even though I have some oils peeking here and a little here. But again, this is the ring light, and I'm going to tell you why. So I don't have central air throughout our house, so my room was hot. I had to send my husband out to go buy another fan because for some reason the fan that we had in the room is not operating right. Cleaned off the blades and all of that, and it was still hot. So I attribute this to that. Because I was in a living room, air conditioning is in there, I was just fine. But the fact that it wasn't like a full-blown sweat, it was just the fact that it was hot. And it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm sweating, makeup is running, none of that. But I was just really hot and flushed. So for this makeup to still be sitting, yeah, I don't have an issue with it at all. The primer, oh, I put them away. $36. I see why. I absolutely do. I also like the e.l.f. in this little tube was weird. It was $10 at Ulta. I'm pretty sure it probably would have been a few dollars cheaper at Walmart because they do sell it there, but I was in Ulta when I saw it, so I picked it up. I do like how it makes the makeup sit longer. I've never had a problem with my makeup sitting no matter what I use. It was just always the oil. So I always grab my, tissue and I blot. So I'm gonna do that right now. And it's not that much of a transfer. It's just the fact that, like, I'm still hot now. And this powder. Ugh. I do want to say though, it's like, it's not a lot, but it's just a tad warm. Just a tad. Even though this is neutral, is a tad bit dark. I think I could have went a shade up. I don't remember what it is, because like I said, this is medium deep 45 neutral. So I have to go back and see what was the shade before this. But the way that it looked in the lighting in the stores, I didn't want to take any chances, because what I did was test it on the inside of my wrist, and it blended, right in. But yeah, just a few dabs. Come on now. It looked like it did when I put it on. I don't have anything negative to say about anything that I picked up. When I run out again, I even like this better than the and I had it a few months ago and I ran out and I didn't go and purchase it again, even though I had purchased this twice. It's the MAC I can't remember it, but it's the MAC mattifying primer, and I like this better. I like this 100% better. This is dope. I really like this. And again, yes, if I run out, I'm gonna purchase it again. What can I say? Like, it's after 11, but I don't care. It's Rihanna. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And I really like it a lot. I'm going to definitely get more of the gloss bombs. I love it. I love the shades that I saw, so I'm definitely going to purchase it again. But yeah, this whole makeup look is just, yeah, I have nothing negative to say. So this is my review and wear test on the Bare Minerals Bare Pro 24-hour wear. The e.l.f. primer grip. I like it. I think these are my faves here. Yes, these are my faves. And I do like this better than the loose setting powder. So yeah, I want to thank you if you're new here and you like my vibe, this type of content. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, like the video, helps get the video pushed into the algorithm so more people can see it. Leave me a comment. I take suggestions, whatever you might want to see from me, want to know, just leave a comment. And definitely share the video, because sharing is caring. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Peace.